Hey, Pashi is here. This is episode 16 of our Dead in Antares playthrough. Now, technically, it's kind of like we had an episode 15/16. It is linked in the description. The problem is it was completely dark. I streamed it and I forgot to stream to capture the video, so you can only hear the audio. So kind of like if you can still, but basically you're missing 4 days now if you don't watch it. But if you watch the in-between episode, you can at least hear about those 4 days. But let's just dive right into basically day 45. So we have to pay a tribute soon. We have to pay bandages. Now, I have to think about it really quickly. So, what was the status here? How do we build these bandages? So we can basically prepare them kind of like for free. I mean, without working basically. But then we need 4 polymer and 20 silk. Now, what I also thought about, I didn't do it last time. I think what I said, what we do this time is we actually will just fight them, right? Like you don't have to give tribute, you can just fight them. And I think I want to try it once. We haven't done it yet. And of course, this can be super dangerous. 1 second. This can be, of course, super dangerous, but our team is very strong. We haven't lost a fight basically ever. So maybe today is the day to do it. Okay, now let's check. What do we want to do? Let's check everybody's health first. So how is everybody? Okay, so some people need healing. Probably give it to them. Now, Amelia is not the biggest issue in terms of healing because of her trait, right? Her trait of strength in struggle. So if she has higher states here, it's actually kind of like even good. So let's do some healing. And let's heal Oma, right? We lower injury, we lower mainly disease, but we also lower some injury. We have a pill, so we're kind of doing everything correctly. William will get a little bit tired, but that is fine. And oh god, there's so many things to take care of now. So what do we want to build next is maybe the biggest issue. Can we cook something? Yes, we can also already cook something here. We already have omelettes. We could even... 1 second. Oh, we just... never mind. Yeah, we can just cook these things here. Don't have to cook them now, but I guess we do, right? Let's cook them. Yeah, let's cook. Basically, yeah. Never mind. Let's do some cooking. We have water. We can cook. Is everybody productive? We have water. We want to craft here. What about resources? There's one person who could still work. Guess the big question is, what do you want to do first? I think we want to upgrade the shelter. I think that's just very useful. Oh, there's so many things you want to do, right? There's so many things. So we just let Leo... Not enough breathers. Oh, I forgot. We can only have 7 breathers. No, but it's more important, right? We really need to get these upgrades going. Oh, why does it cost 60? Oh, draw does really bad. Why does it cost so much? Well, let's take a look at his stats. Why does it cost so much fatigue? Let's take a look at Leo. I kind of forgot. What traits does he have? Oh, yes, he has light dehydration and he has post-OP recovery, but he can still do it once. I think that's actually fine. So somebody else doesn't do anything, and it might just be... Who is it? Might just be Amelia, honestly. No, it might just be Maria. Maria can stay at home. So I think this is the right play. We really wanna get some production going, right? It's really important. And Leo will get fatigued. Leo will get fatigued, but afterwards he can just sleep. The annoying thing is the plus. Let's do it like this. Oh, we get a power outage. Is that true? Maybe we just believe we get a power outage. This guy will actually generate power. These two guys will need one power. I don't think there will be a power outage. No, I don't think so. Because this guy generates power, right? So let's go. What is their problem here? Oh, I can't even do it because they really think we get a power outage. So we have to get energy because they believe we have power outage. We kind of have to deal with this. Okay, then we have to get energy, I guess. This case, maybe we also, then we don't even use the radar, right? Somebody else uses the radar. So maybe we just use Paulina to do some... Where is she? Where's Paulina? We should do something here. She doesn't want to do it alone. And I mean, Paulina working with Leo is kind of questionable. That is really asking for trouble, right? Or maybe that's fine. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay, so some people heal at least something, not much, a little bit. We get our upgrades going. So we get the energy here. It's always only 2 energies. It always feels very, very small. Very, very small energy gains here. Okay, we are producing something. Kind of forgot what we are producing here. And we get the energy, producing even more. And K and wires, okay. I kind of forgot what we need, but I guess we just need big upgrades here, right? Just some really big upgrades. That's why we need all these things here. Now drought is really nasty. Maybe some people have to... I think we can't do an expedition today because of drought. Drought just seems to be extremely... Okay, she gets a lot of fatigue. Okay, we do repair the station. Unlocks the power boost for the gathering camp, infirmary, and evacuation area using energy to ramp up the yield. Okay, forgot how important that is. Okay. Do we get... Okay, so we lower his values. It'll level up. Even if you get healed, you get experience, which is, I don't know, just kind of interesting. You're just for getting healed. Don't even have to... Oh, there's this guy. We have to remember our robot. Okay, let's not forget our kind of like pay-to-win robot. Gives us some resources. Now Leo is basically out. Amelia is out. Leo is out. They have to rest badly. Is there anything we have to repair here, by the way? The forge. So let's repair it. We got a level. Let's actually use it. So Oma. When losing health, +1 damage resistance alteration. Vengeful. Start is hidden. Start of the battle, 1 stealth. mean, the thing is damaged. This thing here, this danger reducer, he gets like -1 damage resistance, but every time he loses health, he gets +1 damage resistance. That is, it is strong, right? There's always these traits. You kind of need these traits for long battles. Problem is, of course, he already has like extremely like the first hit on him will basically just like the first hit on him will kind of like kill him already, almost. Not really, but like this is really low damage resistance. I guess it's the right call, right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It is the right call. Maybe at some point, maybe he did. 1 second, maybe he needs healthy. So he already has like -1 damage resistance, and he gets like when he uses focus, he gets evasion. Using focus, he gets haste. He already gets 1 damage resistance each time he is hit. Now let's do one more, but then we have to be careful about these stacking. But I forgot what he needs. -10% to sickness increase. Let's check his stats, his skills. Maybe less sickness increase during an expedition or while working with a partner. No, he really wants to work on things. Biology. +4 to biology or +4 to exploration. No, I guess exploration is the right thing, right? During an expedition or while working with a partner, Omar, and he kind of wants to work with other people. So I guess just exploration, so he can do more. Let's do it. Okay, so who is healing here? Paulina has to heal. Paulina, Leo, and Amelia. Paulina, Leo, and Amelia. Okay. And we might have to produce some healing items. We can't. Some pills, basically. And I need some pills. But we need them immediately. I mean, we could also now... How much crafting do we need to get everything done? What about this? Reliable forecast. I really don't think a reliable forecast does do much. This is the max capacity for all water. It just doesn't cost much. Always like a small upgrade we could always get. Minus fatigue from using stations. That's also like always useful. Plus resource also always useful. What resources do we have least? Let's check this maybe. What resources do we need the most? Kind of like carbon. Need a lot of carbon maybe soon. Tutoring space. Quantum experience, interesting. I don't want to have additional buildings. I kind of only want to upgrade to current ones in a sense. Need more knowledge here. Mining, carbon. We could just upgrade the carbon station, right? We need 60 here, so we need like 100. Can we get exactly 100? Probably not. Do you want to heal somebody else? One more person to heal. Omar. What if Omar actually also does some working here? Then we need wait. Then we basically need to create one more thing. We could just create one more thing, maybe. No, we don't. No, we don't. We just need 100. Maybe we don't wait here. Could also wait. So what if we let our guy here, our Gabriel, work here with Omar on the scanner? Just get a lot of scanning done, maybe. Get 200 scanning points. I don't know. Just basically for the. Now we also need research. Get some scanning done. William could already have water. We could create more water. Could do it today. You know, go to full water basically today. Kind of weird. It's not that weird though. We don't have to use the power yield here though. I guess we could. We have enough power. Kind of want to use the power today, I guess. So we really want to use the power. Let's cook something more to just basically to yeah, basically for the power alone. So we have 2 more power here. I mean, we can at the end drink water and then convert water again. That's also power, you know. Do this for power. But let's use a little bit up more power. That means we should do something with this power here. We should use who can produce. That's so inefficient, right? Could just produce more things. You could produce things for basically 200, 220, produce like a lot of things. What would we even produce? What more would we produce? Craft like a lot of things. Like a lot. Just even more things. Just produce all the things. 230, that's a lot of production. Yeah, maybe like this. And then get a little bit of... I want to do research as well. Anybody who can do research still. Forge, radar, rest. Can Drain do research? Not really. Maybe Noemi can do some research. He actually finishes it perfectly. He has 61 research and we did exactly 61. It's kind of like, that is too perfect not to do it, right? It's actually too perfect not to do it, so I think we do it. We just spend all the... That's kind of perfect. Right? Everybody gets super fatigued, but that's just how it is. Especially Gabriel, by the way. But you know what? It's fine. We just deal with it. Let's go. Let's go. Drought is extremely bad. I mean, it really adds up, like all these modifiers, right? Like you have like these because of this... No, I gathered more energy. I forgot. Oh god. I didn't want to gather more energy. It's fine. Guess I forgot about the energy. I shouldn't have. I kind of like gathered more energy than I needed, and then I used the energy, which I didn't even want to. It's fine. Let's just do faster. Okay. So we did get some... okay, transduction vesicle. +5 perception, so I guess we can use it on somebody to get more perception, I guess. Okay, we do some scanning here. And we get more knowledge, which is important, of course. Okay. And we get the food. So now we can basically end our day. We don't do any expedition because drought is just too big of a deal. And we hope for better weather tomorrow. I mean, that's all we can do, right? Laboratory. Yeah, let's already repair it, otherwise I forget. +30 condition. Maybe I'm repairing too early. Guess I should have repaired tomorrow, right? I kind of forgot. We have these things here which give strength and perception, for example. I think we should use them. Before I forget, let's actually use them right now. This thing gives perception. Let's check our characters. Who needs perception the most? I kind of like Omar here. I really want him to do a lot of things. I want him to working at a fishing camp or botany. Somebody who already has willpower and already... No, I guess somebody who already has high perception and willpower. Maybe it should just be, just to get more yield. Maybe it should be Maria. Let's give it to her. And what about strength? We have a strength item. This is probably William, right? Because he's often catching water. But he really doesn't want to be fatigued himself. Yeah, let's give it to him. I think that's fine. We don't forget. Okay, let's end the day. Okay. We already got some debuffs because a lot of people's states are over 50. Confusion removed, laziness removed. Okay, a lot of bad traits got ended. Oh, we got a lot of energy because of drought, right? Yeah, +1 energy the next day. Kind of forgot about it. Okay, let's use food, right? I mean, our little glutton, she doesn't need real food. She can eat. Little glutton. We can maybe get one real food. It's fine. We want to make, if you have exactly 3 eggs, we can wait. There's one thing which I kind of forgot about. You can actually save them in the. Oh god, I forgot about it. I hope these things will go bad. If you have exactly 3, they will go bad. Kind of like almost guaranteed. So let's just use them all. We'll just use it all. They will just go bad otherwise. Like the oh god, this was, I forgot. Okay, the lower number of food you have, the more likely each one is to go bad. Kind of like that's how the math works out. Guess I could have just saved it here. We have enough space now. No, let's give the food here. Let's do it. Let's go. Next turn. Okay, 2 food got bad. 2 meat got bad. Okay, so some people really need water. Now the question is, because of this high level of fatigue, do we basically give everybody... No, giving everybody water is too weird. That's too weird. Our little glutton gets water, of course. Where's the little glutton? She gets this bad water because she doesn't care. Could also get some of this water, maybe. Remove some stress of some people. Some people who don't really... With low communication skills. Paulina, I think Paulina has low communication skills. Right? I don't know, I think so. Let's take a look. Who has low communication skills? Communication, who has low? Paulina has low. So Young, Gabriel, Dwayne. Paulina, So Young, Gabriel, Wayne, and Leo. Let's use some. That's good, right? That's fine. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Sorry. Only Paulina's dehydrated. We can work with this. Ooh, no, we can't. This is too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Problem is the boost doesn't do much, right? The boost gets us too hot. We can put the boost still gets us, the boost still stays at hot. So we just go for this here. Yeah. Okay. It's only sunny. Sunny is not the worst. Okay, sunny today, sunny tomorrow. That is good. It's actually good. It's really good because we really need it. Okay. Now let's wait. How do I wanna sort them via fatigue? What was it again? How do I work? How does it work? I don't know. I don't know how it works right now. Let's see. Anybody's stats really high. You're not that bad even. Dwayne and Gabriel just. The thing is, Gabriel always wants to work first, so we just know how much because he just gets energy, right? And it's just too important to know how much energy. It's just otherwise the game needs to know that he's getting energy basically. Generator, less hunger from generator. Power boost. Tier 3 blueprints. These are all good. We just want to get them all, kind of. Hardware upgrade. We kind of want to get everything here. It's just all good, right? It's just all good. Freezer plus max freezer capacity. So let's first see what kind of food we are doing here. So let's cook something here. We are cooking. I guess we should fish a little bit so we can cook again. Do we need to do it again though? Maybe we just don't, right? Maybe we just eat the food we have and we just don't cook anything. We just eat the food we have and then the next day we're cooking. And that probably makes sense. So today as well, we can just completely focus on. Let's see all the trades though. What kind of bad trades? No trades. Light dehydration, malice, 3 days. Less stress decrease and +2 sickness. That's not the worst. Confusion, -20 to mental skills. It's also not like the worst. Weakness, but weakness is already gone. It doesn't really matter that much as well. So nobody has any reasonable any important traits to get rid of. Interesting. I mean, we could just heal So Young, just so she is healed. Right now, she only has 31 sickness. No, she actually wants to work one more time. So we just go to the carbon station. I would love for her to do something where she gets sickness actually, so we can heal her afterwards. Maybe this, right? She works, she gets sickness, and then afterwards we heal it. I think that makes sense, but she doesn't want to work alone. Who does she wants to work with? He could even work. No, William needs to get water again, I guess. Let's get, how much water do we need? Don't need much water, right? Because only one person is dehydrated. We actually don't need to, no, we need to gather more water today because we also want to, no, we have enough water already. Kinda have enough water today. We don't even need to get water. We need one water for Polina. The little glutton gets bad water. And then we kind of like 4 water for everybody else. We need 5 water at the evening. And can the little glutton also do an expedition? At numbing. Yeah, this she can also do an expedition because numbing is actually this is not a bad, this debuff -1 to initiative. I don't care too much about. Maybe we should do an expedition first, honestly. kind of like it. Let's do an expedition first. So the little glutton goes. He gets bad water, of course. Who else goes? Where's Maria? Wait, Maria is here. She goes. Then somebody with maybe computing, medicine, strength, crafting. No, computing, crafting, computing, dexterity, logic. He is very medium here, Omar. Could even send Polina, even though she's dehydrated. Kinda has to, yeah. I think we take Polina. That's the problem with Polina is she's also no, then have two times the same class. That's also weird. We just take Emilia again. He's also very average. You know what? Let's take Omar. Let's take Omar. Do we want to take Omar? He's also protected civilian, like Noemi. I don't want to have the same class 2 times. Gabriel really needs to sleep, though. Maybe take Dwayne. Even others get more penalties. Maybe it's still Dwayne. I don't know. Leo again, but he's still no. His trade is gone. Oh, then we take Leo. His trade is gone. This is fine, right? Let's go. And I don't even know where to go. I don't know. A Masik Warlike. Let's just go to a module. We have Leo. Leo is an engineer. He should be able to do some. He should be able to do some useful things. Yeah, let's go. Some fatigue, okay. So let's see. Here, salvage. Let's salvage this. You recognize a small part of the ship to which you owe the sudden discovery of this distant exoplanet. It's a food storage module, but its condition is less than ideal. It's damaged and the opening is blocked. Could try to access the contents, assuming they are still edible, but salvaging the nearby intact parts would be easier. Force open, salvage, or force open. We get a lot of. We can't even save all the water. Alloy. How much strength do we have? We have 51 strength. The thing is, the sad thing is we can't even keep all the purified water, and it's kind of like the most important thing here. Do we just go for the salvage? Get reinforced textiles. It's actually not that. Wait, who has the? We have the right stats for it. It's actually not that many resources, but maybe we still go for it. Let's go. Just costs very little fatigue, so we just do it. It seems safer to collect the debris. I guess we really need to increase our water, our water tank, because kind of like using water and then just, well, maybe we should just use the good water we have, right? Like, why have good water? We don't need to keep it. Just always keep it at 0. So if there's like a chance to get more, we don't waste the additional one. It's quite a physical task, as you have to extract the salvageable parts, which are sometimes stuck or embedded in the ground. But you find some useful materials. Okay. Not that much. It's really not. Really underwhelming, like these the results you're getting here. You spend so much fatigue to do it. Okay, we go somewhere else. We go to the next one. It's very close. We don't spend much fatigue. But in total, we spend like, I think in total, we're spending like 50 fatigue on these guys. 20 is no more. This path alone is 26. I think the other was like, we're spending like 60, 70 fatigue. I don't know. It's really not that. A storage module from the ship, partially covered by a giant vision. This is one of the storage modules from the Ixion 1, and it's almost unrecognizable. A protein mass of vegetation shrouds most of it. Could be some kind of life form that feeds on metal. Some panels look reusable, but others are too corroded and deformed. You could take samples, look for intact materials, or try to salvage part of the structure. Dismantle the panel. Why is it so low chance? No, it's... Oh, wait. Why does it look so red? But the result is always positive, right? Why does it look so red here? Is this a chance or not? Result 61. I don't know what the result 61 is. Is it like together? Everybody together, all together, they need 60. I don't know what that means here. Why is it so red? But there's only one result. So the result here is we get 8 flexible glass. Okay, what is about Ulichen? We get a material we haven't seen before. We get a material we haven't seen before, and we get like these things which increase strength. I think that's actually good. We have very high biology, so we should probably do it. Noemi was the right person to bring here. That is very, I don't know, 3 times this neoblastic bulk, you know? Basically get 15 strength on the character. That seems pretty strong. Let's do it. That actually seems pretty strong. This apparently invasive organism has some interesting properties that would be a shame to ignore. With your nose buried in the foul-smelling spores, you isolate a strange organ irrigated by a kind of sap. Both could have potential medical applications. Okay, so what resource are we getting? We don't know, but we can analyze it now. Get some more. Okay, get a little bit of stress. And we go back. Okay, there's a little robot, by the way. Okay, so Leo needs to sleep. Maria wants to sleep. She doesn't have to, but she kind of wants to. And then Dwayne. And Gabriel doesn't sleep because he needs to ensure we get some... he needs to produce his energy. Maybe he does it with Oma. So we produce a lot. We produce 140. Can we do things for 140? Upgrades for 140. Freezer, no. Gathering infirmary. We can. Okay, wait 1 second. We already have a power boost for gathering camp, infirmary, recreation area. Do we want to get more power boosts? Mining station, carbon station, botany station, and polymer station. This seems very cheap here. Forge. Allows you to craft tier 3 blueprints. I think we do this, right? Let's see what kind of stuff we're getting. Can already finish this task here. Yeah, I kind of like this. And then we want to get carbon. Who helps with carbon? Maybe William can help with carbon. No, kind of like Emilia would like to help with carbon. Where is Emilia? She's actually now, she just... Yeah, maybe Emilia helps with carbon. Does William again get water, even though we kind of don't really need it? +9. Don't need it. Keep the dude without a power boost, maybe. Maybe he does it. And then we can do some analyzing here, right? Identify this. There's actually many things you would like to analyze. 90. One more person should do something. Dwayne. What can Dwayne even do, by the way? What could Dwayne do? Maybe we just do this together. Yeah, maybe something like this. Dwayne and Noemi. Everybody is productive. Everybody's doing something useful. Yeah, I think this is how I want to do it. I would love to do a second expedition today, but of course we don't. Get these. Let's do these dialogues now. Gabriel approaches William, who's poring over analysis reports. You wanted to see me. Yes, I needed to talk to you about what happened with Leo. I'll be honest, the captain asked me to put together your psychological profile. It's not my specialty, but I've worked in recruiting for a long time. What is the purpose of this profile? To determine whether or not we can trust you. Our mission totally changed when we went through the wormhole. Our objectives are no longer the same as those we initially set out to achieve. You felt guilty, so you decided to reveal the truth about Leo and the bomb implanted in his heart. But it could be a ruse or a strategy. Every revelation can hide a lie. Every lie takes us further away from the success of this mission. Gabriel gulps slowly. William, without saying a word, pushes a jug of water and a glass in his direction. With a trembling hand, Gabriel pours himself some water and drinks it quickly. As he refills his glass, William continues. I'm not here to pry information out of here. I'm here to build bridges between us. Do you understand? It takes Gabriel a minute to dare to look up at William. He doesn't speak, doesn't say anything. His eyes mist over. He nods. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes a little bit random, these stories, things. Not completely invested into them. I really like the management aspect here, but these story bits, I don't know. They're just not. So Young stares at Amelia. She circles around her, lost in thought, as if assessing her from different angles. That should do the trick. Can I help you? What's going on? Sorry, Captain. I was checking your measurements. I need a training partner with the right body type. Oh, I see. All right, I'm in. It'll do me good. Great. English boxing or Thai boxing? Watch out. Amelia throws her first kick, which So Young narrowly reflects, looking surprised. Then she too gets into a fighting stance. The two fighters trade blows for several minutes, covered in sweat. Amelia finally asks for a break. You admit defeat? You don't know me very well. Have a proposal for you. How about we spice things up a bit? I bet my share of rations that I will win next round. I've analyzed your movements and I think I know how to beat you. Deal. Amelia and So Young resume their friendly sparring match. Okay. So who else has a story? This is I don't know. This is I don't want to badmouth this game because I actually really like it, but I don't know these story bits. I mean, I just want to get these things here away. I kind of have to mod them out. They're so random. Like I don't really care that they're having a sparring match. It doesn't do anything for the story. It doesn't change any decisions. Omar, sorry to bother you. Are you busy? Always a little when it comes to dealing with Emilia, but other than that, I'm all yours. I've been thinking a lot, and I think you're the best person to ask. I really respect how confident you are, and I can't explain it. But when we're with you, we always feel safe. You give the impression of always being comfortable in your own skin, whereas I'm the complete opposite. Anyway, you know where I'm coming from. I know I've always listened to the wrong people's advice. So for once, I'd like to take matters into my own hands and turn to someone who can help me. If I understand correctly, you're asking me to be your therapist? No, more like a teacher or mentor, just give me advice on how to be a little more like you. First of all, well done. I imagine it must have been difficult to question yourself like that. Secondly, I'm glad you turned to me, Gabriel. I can't promise anything, but I pulled my heart into this. You can be sure of this. Thanks. Sometimes wonder why you're the second in command and not the captain. If you don't see how exceptional Amelia is at her job, then we definitely have a long way to go together. Omar winks at Gabriel, who walks away, his face red with embarrassment. Okay, are we done? Are we done with these story things or not? There's still this icon here. What does this icon represent? Seems like somebody is not done with the story. I don't know. I don't see it. I guess, okay, some story is locked, like, apparently. They already like each other too much. Who is it? Yeah, I mean, Noemi and Polina, they work together a lot, probably on like the polymer station or what it was. So they kind of like already have max. That's fine though. So let's go, right? Polina, is Polina the right person to chill, by the way? Sort by fatigue. No, why is Polina sleeping? That is wrong, actually. Why is she sleeping? No, 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 no. Dwayne should sleep, if anybody should sleep. Dwayne should sleep. I don't know how I... Let's go. We're getting water. We're getting... Okay. And we are producing something, right? We are doing some stuff, basically. Let me just one more time to generate... Is there some way to generate 3 energy instead of just 2? 2 max energy refilled? No. Oh, there is something about... Okay, where we can generate 3 instead of 2 energy. Let's just see what's going on here. Okay, recover some fatigue. Get some water. We didn't get more water than we can store, right? I think we... Allows you to craft tier 3 blueprints in the forge. Okay. Okay, get some scouting done. Okay. To do some cooking. Get some stuff here. Very good. New level. Very nice indeed. Okay. No, we didn't get too much water. Very good. So now we kind of want... Let's do some healing, like we said. Now, our dear... Where is she? Our dear So Young should have like enough sickness that it's worth it to heal her. Where is he, William? Yeah, he heals 34, and she has how much sickness? She has 36 now, so now it's kind of worth it. Okay, let's actually check. What does she want? Stubborn, 5% effect resistance, 5% critical resistance. When using focus skill in the back, she gets 1 stealth. Cannot be targeted directly. When dealing damage to an enemy, +1 poison. Thing about poison is you kind of want to stack it. Does she already have like something about poison? Because an enemy loses like 1 poison stack every round, so you kind of want to apply many poison stacks so that, you know, that really adds up every turn, but just like 1. I mean, the thing is, she is kind of like the right class to stack poison because she has a sheep attack, right? Like she can attack 2 times per round. So like and she can attack basically everyone, so this is not even that bad, but like Explorer's Intuition plus 10% yield during an expedition. Communication, Lucky Worker. Maybe this here, plus 5% chance of getting lucky when working at a camp station. I don't know what lucky did again. This doesn't... I think you get like, I don't know, like 10% more resources or something. What is lucky? I think, wait, 1 second. Let me just check this really quickly. Sorry guys. I have to check it. What does lucky do? 1 second. Dead in Antares, lucky. I don't know, it doesn't say anything. Doesn't say anything. I don't see it right now. Okay, that's bad. I'm not sure what lucky does. Medicine or communication. Let's check her stats. Medicine or communication. Does it do anything? These values are so low that she doesn't really like, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really do that much for her. It really doesn't. Explorer's Intuition. She's also not that good that I want to. The thing is, she just wants to work every time, right? She just wants to work. So maybe lucky is still the right thing. Because she never wants to not work, right? Because she gets depressed when she doesn't work, when she heals in the you know, whatever, the living room. Maybe just lucky worker. And if she ever would fight... One evasion at the start of the battle. I mean, having it once is not bad. One evasion. I kind of like this trait once. It's not bad to have it once, right? Like in the beginning of the fight, when you didn't have time to give yourself, like, you know, to protect the weak characters. She also doesn't have much. She doesn't have her health is, but still, having it once is kind of nice. So let's do it. Let's get one evasion and lucky worker. I'm not sure how useful that really is, but let's just do it. Okay, and now we can craft like tier 3 items. What does that even mean? We can craft new grenades, for example. Let's take a look. Enrage. What does Enrage do? I don't even know what Enrage does or Disarmed. These sound really strong. Wait, 1 second. These grenades look really strong. I don't know what Enrage means or Disarm means. Doesn't say. Why does it not say? Wait, why does it not say here? Disarmed. Wait, disarmed looks old. I think they are probably really strong, these grenades. Enrage. I guess Enrage basically changes enemy. Let's actually, I mean, it'll probably change enemy behavior, which is probably really strong. Maybe we don't need that many of them. Maybe just a stack of 8 is enough. Maybe these two guys, they can just wait. Who needs to wait? First of all, I need to check who needs to know. Gabriel needs to sleep. Leo needs to sleep. And Noemi needs to sleep. I kind of want to craft this now, this thing. I kind of want to craft both this grenade as well, maybe. It's kind of just an upgrade, right? We have like a grenade which restores 2 health and plus 3 action points, though. And what does this do? 2 health, 2 stealth, 1 evasion. I guess this evasion is really strong, right? Giving an ally evasion like on demand, like if he really needs an evasion. That seems really strong, right? A guaranteed evasion. Maybe we should get one of these. So we need like 100 crafting points. By the way, let's also keep crafting things that we need. What else could we craft that you know that we need? You know, let's just keep crafting stuff basically. Always more stuff. We always need more stuff. And then 2 people craft. Who does it? One second, Paulina. If Paulina uses a mental or scientific skill, she gets an affliction. So she really needs to do... Did she already use a mental or scientific skill? Crafting. Crafting is mental. And last turn she did scientific, I think. Oh, wait. One second. Why does it... Crafting. Why is this considered to be scientific? I'm still not sure. Wait. Why is this considered to be scientific? I forget. Mental traits. When Paulina uses a no, wait. She generates knowledge when she uses a physical or survival skill. Did she already use like a mental or scientific? She used a mental or scientific skill here, right, with the radar. So now she can do basically a physical skill. Problem is that's a lot of fatigue for her, but she gets 20 knowledge. That's really a lot of fatigue. Maybe somebody else should do it. $100. So what should she do? She could also just do research, I guess. I mean, the thing is, no, she really... I mean, the fact, if she already did something today, it's like really... Plus 70, no. She would get 20 research just from this task, basically. Yes, she gets a lot of fatigue, but she gets 20 research. I think I want her to do it. And then... What if she does crafting? Maybe crafting is even better. 140. What else can we upgrade then? We have one more reliable forecast. We can upgrade more. Carbon station. Could just get another upgrade here. 60, 60. Yeah, this is fine. I think they basically almost finished both. Wait, Gabriel, Leo und Noemi. Gabriel, Leo und Noemi. Dwayne needs to do something. Maybe just get some carbon. Get some carbon. With who helps? Maybe with Maria even. And then we have 3 people sleeping. Everybody's doing something important. We get some nice upgrades here. We have some food. She's a little bit weird. Amelia, she's a little bit useless here on this task specifically. I don't like this task here for her. She's really bad at it. Amelia, you're really, really bad. Maybe she should just gather some resources, Amelia. You know, just something. It doesn't really matter too much. Maybe like this. Is everything repaired, by the way? No, right? The water tanks are not repaired, but that's fine. We don't need water right now. We have enough water. Character sheet. Oh, we need to take care of resources, of course. We can't gather too many resources. We do carbon station today, but then we have to be aware that we have to stop using the carbon station for a couple of days, which is fine, actually. Okay, let's go. So people are healing. Okay, the basic mode has 1 effective range. Okay. They got an accident. How did they get an accident? So we increased the carbon station right now, and we're actually using the carbon station, which is kind of nice, I guess. So we just buff the carbon station. We're just using it, which is, you know, every man for himself. What are these traits? 1 second. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting debuffs or traits, which I'm not really aware of. Every man for himself. What was this? Was this Dwayne? Was Dwayne the guy who doesn't want to work with others? I forgot about this. God damn it. It's fine. Oma will debuff William again, but it's not too bad because his stat over 50. It's okay, right? It's okay. We kind of have to use these +3 strength things. I don't know. I'm kind of excited of using them as well. I don't know who gets them, but somebody needs to get them, right? We have a lot of things basically. Could give this to Oma, for example. Maybe let's give something to Oma here. So he basically doesn't. We don't want anybody have a stat over 50. We don't want Williams trait to trigger. Water tank. Some leftover can be used. Yeah, we can use it later. We can't have too much energy. Let's go. Oh, we kind of wasted the energy now. How did we? Oh, it was because it was a drought yesterday, right? We had so much. Oh, it was a drought yesterday. We really wasted energy. I don't know. I guess we're using it. We need to increase our water tank. We really do. Now we're getting more energy. No, do I already get more energy? In a quiet corner of the ship, William gives Lou a quick checkup. His movements are unusually shaken, almost unsure. Good news, there's nothing to report. Your health is stable for now. It seems like I finally managed to do something with my hands. Leo stands up and stares at his colleague, suddenly looking annoyed. I don't understand what you mean by that, William. You saved my life, and I'll be eternally grateful to you. A shadow passes over the doctor's face, and his whole body shudders. Before he can react, tears stream down his cheeks. I'm sorry, Leo. It's all my fault. If I had understood sooner, had I been more competent, you wouldn't have had to live with the remains of a bomb in your body. I don't belong here. What is this? What is he talking about? He's like, well, it's not his fault that this guy had a bomb in his. Yes, you do. No, I only bring death. We are all alive right now, even Gabriel. So you do belong here. William continues to tremble. There are better people than me. Try to reassure him. Yes, there are better people than you. Try to reassure him. That seems to be the proper, I don't know, like if somebody says there are better people than me, I think you should just reassure them that they're like, still, there are few doctors I knew who could do what you did to save me. Just for that, you always be above average. Above average. William curls up into a ball. He's not good enough. He just knows it. He has anxiety. The anxiety that poisons his thoughts has been growing for days, becoming more and more destructive and more irrational. After a long silence, the doctor looks up at Leo. Think about it. I'm not good at this, but if you ever want to have another chat, I'm here. Thanks, Leo. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That was random. Okay, let's see. We didn't cook, right? We didn't cook, which, you know. Okay, but we should have enough. Let's use the food we have on the peoples we have here. The little glutton can again eat like bad food, right? She doesn't mind. The little glutton. Let's give her some meat. Some more. She's a little glutton, right? She needs a lot of food. And I think 27. I think 27 is like, you know, you just give it to them. 26 maybe also. Guess Emilia, we shouldn't have fed her, right? She likes to have negative stats, like high stats, you know, because of her trade. The question always is, right? Like, if someone has like 24 food, do you just like, maybe we just don't give her food, right? She will get hungry and she will get a slight debuff tomorrow, but maybe that's better than wasting food. I don't even know anymore. I guess we could use some of this food, of course. -10. Maybe give like a little bit, so the debuff is not too she doesn't really get a debuff tomorrow. I don't know how hungry they get each day. Let's see. I forgot. Let's see how hungry they get. Light dehydration. Where's our little glutton? Here she is. And we really need to use our purified water. I'm kind of like annoyed that I didn't use it. Let's use it on people who... Dwayne... Leo... kind of really... There was this event, right? I would have clicked actually like if I would have known... Like if I would have had like 0 clean purified water in store, I would have clicked it. Since it gave like +4. But since I already had to, I didn't want to click it. And it's kind of like, I think you should just use it basically. Just use it. Something like this, right? Or let's not forget her. It is the way to do it, right? No, I kind of forget. I always forget somebody. Oh god, everybody getting dehydrated. Oh god. Oh god, that is a really... What are these rolls? What is going on today? Oh god. We rolled 8 times and 6 times. Wait, we rolled 8 times, right? And 6 times we got a debuff. Oh god. This is nice, right? We just had this upgrade. So basically for 1, it already goes to like, you know, it moves 3 hexes here, three places, and we go to ideal for one energy. That's very nice. Now everybody's dehydrated. But since it's sunny, it doesn't matter too much. Like we can have, they will recover all the, we just have a fight today. Since we have a fight today, there's something we might want to do actually. And this is about, 1 second, where was it? Where was this about upgrading? There was something about upgrading people. Wait, I forgot where it was. Was it laboratory? Battle upgrade. So the thing is, who should do the fight today? I guess we can't do. Can we even do 90? No, we can't. Because there will be a tribute today, but we can't upgrade the class right now. I should have. Guess we first need to check who does the fight today. Because I said I want to fight. Let's see how, might regret it. Anxiety. Plus 10 to hunger, minus 20 to stress decrease. For him specifically, the initiative is kind of, he's like the tank who wants to protect other people in the beginning of the fight. One lower initiative is a little bit annoying on him specifically, actually. Light, yeah, everybody has dehydration. He is confused. I mean, the thing, of course, is, let's say I let him talk. Do I really need to let him talk? Actually, don't, right? He will lower somebody's, but they don't have enough stress that it's worthwhile. They would remove each other's affliction, but it's just not like that impactful. No, it doesn't really. That's the thing about this, right? Like, it doesn't really. Minus 30, 67% to remove the affliction and 70%, but it's almost like a waste. I don't like it. No, it's kind of a waste. Is anybody? Wait, does he have she has malice? Maybe we get rid of malice. She kind of has high sickness and injury anyhow, so you might just get rid of Noemi's malice. And the thing is, yeah, that is probably the right thing. He also gets like, what was it again? Oh, there's this little. He also, when he removes the disease, he gets like minus 15 fatigue and minus 12 stress. I mean, he will not be. He kind of never needs to communicate. That's the interesting thing. So he will just has to live with his anxiety because we don't want him to spend time communicating. And nobody is fatigued. Interesting. So we just like to work on as many upgrades as possible. What are useful upgrades? Yeah, we had more energy last time. We should have used like this power boost on something to spend the energy. We didn't. That was a mistake. Carbon station. No, we're just finishing it. Gathering camp. It's not really needed. I don't really like the gathering camp. It doesn't do too much, I feel like. Minus 3 fatigue. We could do like something like this. Why do we not have knowledge, by the way? Could let like Leo work again. He can just finish 2 things. He repairs the station. He finishes 2 things. But then we want to get something that costs like 60. Does something cost 60 here? Reliable forecast. I really don't know how useful it is. Using energy to predict reliably the weather for the next 2 days. It just doesn't really. Maybe just do this. I don't know. Just don't finish it, but it's fine. I guess we need to check what kind of resources we need for the next upgrades. What do we want to get? I don't even know all these resources here, I guess. So we kind of like. So where's Gabriel? First Gabriel, he does something at least. He could even, not enough breathers. Yeah. I guess nobody has fatigue, right? So it doesn't really matter. By the way, let's improve the shelter. Let's just repair some stuff. I don't even know if I want to use the workshop, of course. No, the workshop, damn it, the workshop is used by Leo, right? I specifically didn't have to. Yeah, okay, never mind. This was the wrong button. He was supposed to repair it when using it. That's fine. We need to see who does the next battle. It's probably William because he is super. Wait, 1 second. How bad is it in battle? I mean, the battle, probably William is just too strong not to use in battles, right? He's like super, super strong. And losing health. He's actually not super, super strong. Maybe this, wait, was it Maria then? Yeah, Maria. Maria used, so what kind of grenades should we give her? Let's just think about this. She needs health or block. Health or block. She needs a debuff, buff grenade. Maybe she does get a debuff grenade. We don't have all the grenades you want, by the way. That is a little bit. Who else does the fight? Who is really strong? Battle. Dwayne. No, when attacking an enemy affected by a debuff, plus 20% damage, and he actually debuffs them with poison. He's not bad. Target ally gets evasion. Any ally. Oma. Oma has also a lot of good traits. But I really like Leo's, right? He can like really buffing all enemies. Is really, really strong. No, I wanna bring Leo. He's just too good. And he can just use also like to buff some people and maybe to debuff enemies. And then who else? Like a real damage dealer. A real damage dealer. Maybe this Dwayne. Maybe this Dwayne. So he just gets, I don't know, also the same thing. Like all the grenades that we have a lot of. I don't know. Let's do it like this. Do I like Dwayne's? Let's just check one more time. His power, stealth, evasion. It's not too bad. We can work with this, I think. Okay, so again, let's. Gabriel works on this. We craft some stuff. Should have crafted it last turn. These grenades and stuff. We didn't. It's too bad, but you know what? It's fine. Not enough breathers. Why do we not enough breathers? What are all the people doing here? So Emilia and wait 1 second. Emilia and Dwayne don't have to be here. So Young. I mean, So Young needs to do something here because otherwise she gets stressed. So she can work here a little bit. And then maybe Oma helps here. And then everybody does something. It's actually fine, right? Maybe that's good enough. Yeah, let's do it. We do the expedition afterwards. I first want to see if somebody gets injured or something. Yeah, that's fine, right? So we do the fight then. We want to see how dangerous the fight is. If we get completely, I would love to use the grenades we're just building, but it's kind of like too late. Malice removed. I mean, maybe that is super, super dangerous what I'm doing here. I mean, but I want to see it once. The time for tribute has come with his usual heavy guard. King Marduk draws near the camp. The king gazes thoughtfully at Emil in the camp in the distance. I'm intrigued, Earthling. Do you think you can make it home? We have no choice. We left people and things we love back here. Things you love? Ha. Marduk suddenly approaches Emilia. There are only two ways of looking at the world, Earthling. Either you're a materialist or an idealist. One or the other. Okay. Let's turn down the music here. Emilia bites her lip to stop herself from answering, but ultimately, what does she have to lose? Ask if he is materialistic. I don't know. Why would I make fun of him? And you, where you do fall. I'm a dreamer, of course. I dream of a better world for my people, and a place where our culture can flourish. Emilia lowers her head and conceals a small smile. Of course, your majesty. I've heard enough of your voice, my tribute. Go fetch what you owe me, Captain. I'm not known for my patience. Fight, right? So we just fight him. I want to do it once. Could give half the tribute. It's not even that bad. Let's fight him. You dare to defy me. Interesting. And we just said we use Maria. Wait, how do I select them? Maria, Dwayne, and William. No, wait. Maria, Dwayne, and Leo. Confirm. Let's see how they. I don't know how dangerous it is. I really don't. Okay, they look dangerous, of course. We never fought against them before. So what do they do? Upon death, all allies. Okay, they buff each other upon death. They buff each other upon death, but it means that, like, they're all the same, right? What do they have? Target any ally. Any ally. So they can move you back and forth. So we kind of need to really block each other. Haste. How much damage do they do? Actually not like... Did I even want to use Maria? Didn't I say I want to use somebody? Didn't I say I want to use instead of Maria, I wanted to use William, right? I think we just need to start with a block. Especially a block on Dwayne. When using focus. When losing health. Yeah, damn it. I forgot I want to use William to heal. That is bad. I mean, we have some healing grenades, right? So we can heal a little bit here. Kind of forgot it. But we need some... Who is more... when losing health. I mean, maybe Dwayne losing health is maybe the better thing, because if he loses health, he gets damage resistance. Maybe more important right now. Here we just focus, right? No, wait, defend, 1 health restored. Using focus is 1 evasion. Yeah, we should have used William. Okay, that was the evade. How many evasions do I have? 8. 8 damage, that's a lot. Another. And a critical, okay. Target all allies. Let me just think, what exactly did they do here? So they can move you to the back, they can remove block. They can lower AP. I think that's not the worst. I mean, I don't mind this so far. I think we just want to buff ourselves, right? We just want to buff. Because the thing is here, what is this here? 4 stealth, 2 evasion. Any ally. What about... No, let's just use the buff. You can also restore health and gain action points. Maybe we should already do it. Target any ally. Nobody's in the... Can ignore... How much effect resistance do they have? The question, of course, is like, do we even want to kill someone? Maybe we actually don't want to kill anyone for a long time and just buff ourselves forever, because he just gives all his friends like all these buffs, which are really strong. So basically, once you kill one of them, the other 2 probably get like... Yeah, I think we just want to buff ourselves for a very long time. So let's just use some grenades. And his focus also buffs him. So he just wants to use focus, right? Several things trigger. If he, when applying a buff, target 1 block. When focus, he gets marked. And they can't remove buffs. They can't remove our buffs, right? No, they can't remove our buffs. So there's nothing I can do about it. If we just keep buffing ourselves and just, ensure that we don't get damaged too much. I mean, he can just... What does he get when he focus gets max? Yeah, he just wants to use focus as well. We can start hitting somebody here. I don't even know how useful it is. We even did a critical. But we really want to use focus to just get plus max damage. Okay, she now has 9 action points, which she kind of needs because she wants to do a lot of things. She wants to move forward. Why does this? Oh, she's slow. That's why it's so expensive, right? Interestingly enough, she has 3 slow stacks, but they don't all apply, right? Like if she can, they basically, if she moves once, only 1 slow stack applies. It's interesting. I thought they will all apply for the next action, but they just, that's actually kind of good. So she just spends this time, like spending 2 action points to move. I really don't care that much. And she just gives block. Wait, who has what's 1 second? This guy has haste. This guy has guard. She just guards everybody, right? And she still has action points left. She can get like 4 block. Get 4 block. I guess then the question is, does she want to use, when using focus, she gets evasion. When using defense, she gets block. When using defense, she also restores health. Maybe 1 evasion. Maybe 1 evasion is really important. Let's use focus for that evasion. She's a little bit, I mean, I don't know. This was the evasion. Okay, 6 removed. She still has 19. How did they do damage to her? 8 block removed. Okay, that's fine, right? It's not, I mean, now it's actually starting to wait. She really needs... Let's do the power surge again, just to add these. I think we have to keep using grenades, honestly. I mean, maybe we should have just given the tribute. Now we're using all these grenades. But let's see, right? But she really needs, like, we need to heal her. And he can also let's just remove another effect alteration, right? Like this guy should only have like, yeah, he still has 10. Wait, he still has 10 effect alteration. The problem, of course, every time she gets moved back, we can't use like this shield deploy on her, which I really wanted to use. But again, right, we just use focus here. So we get like all these stacks at least. Maybe we have to use this power surge, like stealth and evasion on her specifically. Maybe we have to use it because these guys, they have like all these guards. 4 action points. Any enemy, -1 damage, -10 critical alteration. Do they have critical alteration? No, they don't even have it. Just the skills have it, right? But maybe, wait, if we remove all their skill... No, maybe we just remove critical alteration here. Just to ensure they can't critical, because they themselves don't have critical alteration, but their skills have 10 or 20. So I think if we could get them to -10 or -20, basically, they can't do criticals anymore, which is maybe the best thing. 90%. So he shouldn't... Right? Like he basically, we do it one more time, then he can't critical anymore, which is maybe worth it. Okay, I mean, she moves to the front. She kind of doesn't even, oh my god, no, it gives 12 block. Gives 12 block. She could also remove action points. Maybe we should have done this. Remove action points. Maybe first we still add guards here. 1 second. 3 guards, 2 guards. I mean, what else would she do? She could remove action. She could remove action points. Yeah. Give her. Okay, she adds guards. Then she removes action points. And then she still. Let's remove action points. Don't want to kill him, by the way. We don't want to kill him. And then we say we get like evasion one more time, right? Or we could get defend. Could actually get defend here. No, let's get one more evasion. We want to start using defend to restore health at the end, but now right now I think it's defend. Let's use one more focus, and then afterwards we start with defending. Brave Guard. It doesn't do much, right? We don't really care about Brave Guard. We kind of want to almost kill them all. We want to bring them to very low H. We want to bring all of them to very low HP and then kill them all, right? Basically, because we don't want them to buff each other. I think we don't need to give her. We don't need to heal her anymore. We can just start like -1 maximum damage. It's also not bad. Should probably do it. This power surge is also good. But maybe we should this time, maybe Dwayne should use it, right? Give somebody effects, give somebody evasion. Basically give her evasion. Maybe that's better. So we just don't use it right now, this power surge. We just remove damage. Right, yeah, we just remove damage. We end turn. We didn't use focus this turn, which of course is kind of questionable. But here we use a power surge, and this time we give it to Maria. And then she can start healing, basically. And he can again lower. Maybe again, right? Just lower. I mean, he wants to focus, though, when using focus. No, we can just use, let's remove damage. Let's remove critical. We just don't want them to, because critical also ignores damage resistance, right? And if they can't critical, they're basically not dangerous at all anymore. Like, not at all. She moves to the front. She doesn't have action points anymore, by the way. This time she doesn't have action points. She could give a grenade to herself, but I don't know. Using all these grenades. But if she uses a grenade on herself, she can then use defend. Last grenade. No, she really needs block. She really needs block. Wait, she already has, wait, she has stealth and she has evasion. She doesn't actually need that much block. What does she need actually? Last grenade, maybe. Last grenade. Then she heals herself. She starts healing herself as well. Defend. So she now has, okay. They're all, yeah. They can't attack her anymore, basically. Right? I don't know what they're doing here. Okay, that's good. And now we can, 1 second. When applying a buff, the target gets additional block. Target ally. Let's give her additional block. 5 block for 2 action points. Let's do it. She basically just blocks everything, right? And then we just focus. And Dwayne just removes even more critical here. That's all he does. So they just can't critical her anymore. So they can't. She has damage resistance. She has 6 damage resistance. So if they can't critical anymore, they basically can't do anything. This didn't affect. Oh, we first have to deep. Can we try it one more time? 85%. Okay, it worked. So everybody's debuffed now. Okay, and she just wants to. She has 8 action points. She just wants to use. She just wants to use guard, evasion. She just wants to use guard. Then she wants to lower action points on whoever. He's guarded. Let's use action points from him. And she wants to heal with defend. Yeah, this fight takes a while, but I think this is the right way to do it, right? This is like the safe way to do it. We will not use any. We should probably not. We use a lot of grenades, which is questionable, but we don't use any. Why can they hit her through the block? 1 second. I don't wait. 1 second. Oh, they have ignore block. They have ignore block. I kind of just figured it out. So if this skill, so we really, okay, luckily this skill cannot critical anymore because we gave them -10 critical resist, no, we need to wait. We really need to, 1 second. Wait. What does his skill do? What does Dwayne's skill do? Dwayne's skill lowers critical resistance. Oh, it lowers critical resistance. It doesn't lower their critical chance. Oh, they can still critical us. So basically, if this guy criticals, if these guys critical, they still do like, they ignore block and they critical. I kind of, oh, I kind of really, okay, that's actually worse than I, so all this block doesn't really do much. We just have to kill him. It's also minus critical resistance alteration. Effective resistance. So we just need, yeah, we just need evasion. I should have stacked more evasion, I guess. Do we have to start getting kills? Maybe just have to start getting kills. Let's see one more time. What do they get when they have, wait, when they kill? They give everybody else -3 min damage. No, they get so much damage. We kind of have to kill them all at the same time, I feel like. I still feel this is the right play. Once we start killing them, we just have to kill them all, basically. And we just give Maria one more buff, so she can't get hit that much. So you basically really want to debuff not enemies' critical resistance, but basically enemies' critical chance, right? This is really important. I don't want to use... I really want to use defend again. Heal like a little bit, basically. Okay, at least no more damage. Okay, that's good. So now we basically, maybe now we just kill them all. Fuck it. Right, we just kill them all. Could give even more. Give everybody resistance one more time. Like more damage, and then we kill him. Oh, he's guarded. Okay, now it starts, right? Now they gave each other like, okay, now they gave each other like all these buffs. Maybe was it too early? Can we just kill him? Okay. So how much health? How much injury do we get here? 7 injury, that's not too bad. This fight, I don't know. I mean, maybe, I don't know if they get stronger over time. But I think the way to do is this buff yourself, maybe debuff the enemy, and then these 7 injury. Instead of like, using like the tribute system, we just got 7 injury and we get experience, right? I do appreciate that you have demonstrated sheer incompetence of my servants, while sparing me the trouble of punishing them myself. I should gouge out your eyes and chain you to my throne, but you amuse me enough without any need for such measures. I hope you will be no less entertaining when we next meet. Here my demand, Earthlings. I demand 18 computer components in 5 days. I don't know if the fights get stronger. Let's see next time if the fight gets stronger or not. See you soon under the two suns. My little minions. Do not disappoint me. So this was just free experience. So let's start this next episode. Let's cut it for this episode and see each other next time. Bye bye.